Hello Gemini, it's Irish Donna here with your monthly December forecast for the collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's very important to watch your ascendant sign because in astrology, your ascendant sign determines when things will happen to you in your chart. So if this resonates with you, it's your reading. If it doesn't, then it is not. Parts of it may resonate with some people because I'll have a number of storylines going typically because it is a general reading. It's not just one story. There are thousands of people out there in YouTube land. So here we go. We're going to get the energy from the bottom of the deck and we're going to ask what Spirit wants to give us in the way of information for Gemini for the month of December. If you would like a personal reading, which will be just your energy and the energy of your love interest or people that you care about, all the information is in the description box below, as is all the information on how to win a free reading with me in November and December. So we'll keep that contest going. So the information, okay, so the bottom of the deck. Okay, Gemini, you are going to leave something behind that you now no longer find fulfilling. You're going to go from your 8 of Cups to your 10 of Cups. For some of you, this will be a travel card because you really want to enrich your horizons. You want to have more emotional satisfaction. So it can mean travel for some. I was in the travel industry for years, and this card was very prevalent in all of our readings, even when we weren't leaving relationships. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put that energy right there. Okay, we're going to cut the deck, put the cards out, and then we're going to ask for oracle advice from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Here we go, Gemini. So what is your Rider-Waite? We have the Rider-Waite deck today. And it is, the energy is the 2 of Wands, looking into the future. It shows the Justice card. You want things fair and balanced. This also means that for some of you, you could be doing something that requires legal paperwork. Absolutely. So like if you get married, you get a marriage license. If you sign a lease, you have to sign a lease agreement. You know, if you want to buy a house, you have to fill out mortgage papers. If you want to buy something to invest in, you have to sign up with, a broker. Okay. It also shows that energy that's coming in for the month this is all coming in, okay? This is all the energy coming in for the month for Gemini. I'm going to move my little Christmas tree here. Okay. So the energy coming in for the month is going to be these 4 cards, okay? And so you're going to use your intuition. You're going to do some soul searching to find out what you think you need to do in terms of finding more happiness, okay? So that's the incoming energy. Let's see what's leaving you. What is going out for you? What is going out for Gemini for this month? Okay, 9 of Coins. A friend of yours or you may be changing something about where you live or something about how you make money, okay? This is a pretty lucrative card, so it's interesting that it's outbound. The King of Swords says that you will cut anybody or anything out of your life that doesn't serve you or your best interest. 4 of Coins means that you are going to let go of holding on to certain situations that you've held on to this year. Also, too, you're going to let go of some memories that have held you back. You're going to get rid of some text messages. You're going to delete some text messages from someone that you didn't find really a very pleasant experience or fulfilling in a relationship. All right, and then what is your outcome for the month? What is your outcome? We're going to clarify this, and the clarifications can tell whole worlds of stories that are different than they are on the surface. So clarification is very important to this. So the Star card, hopes and dreams for love come true. Wow, that's so interesting. That is a card that also speaks about inner beauty, outer beauty, spirituality. It means that you're at peace with yourself. It shows that you're going to go for the gold. You absolutely believe that your hopes and dreams can come true, which for most of you means that you'd like to get 10 of Cups. Remember when I said the 8 of Cups is going to leave something behind to go to your 10 of Cups, and there it is. Okay, so that's very powerful. The Ace of Wands indicates new beginnings. Look at all this abundance. That's also passion. Passionate commitment to anything that you feel passionate about. And, ooh, you're going to see somebody or meet up with somebody this month that you haven't seen in a long time, right? It's a holiday season, so it makes sense. So it could be a friend from childhood. It could be a lover. It could be a relative. It could be a child. So that's really exciting energy. Now, the advice from the deck before we clarify everything, the advice for Gemini for the month of December from the Oracle of the Animal Spirit, the advice that we're going to give you is Hummingbird, be here now. Live in the present. Live in the present. That is your guidance for the month, is to absolutely live in the here and now. And don't worry about the future and don't worry about the past. So that is your lesson for this energy for Gemini for the month. So now we're going to go through and we're going to clarify, why is the Two of Wands here? What is in Gemini's future that is signified by the Two of Wands? Why is the Two of Wands here for Gemini? Why is the Two of Wands here for Gemini? I'm not going to shuffle on screen, I think. You can hear me shuffling in the background. Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck. Why is this here for Gemini, the Two of Wands? All right, we have Four of Water. You're looking into the future because you're not really satisfied with the present, okay? It shows Four of Water is when somebody's offering you something, but you don't really feel it matches what you want. So you're looking into the future. The Four of Air, Four of Swords, looks like you're going through a time of healing, a time of trying to get over past wounds. Swords are about thoughts that wound us. So we also have to make sure as air sign energies that we don't wound ourselves with our thoughts. The Six of Air, you are moving on. Oh, that's beautiful energy. The Six of Wands is sort of getting in that water taxi like you're in Venice and taking off and going to a new destination. Okay. And the Three of Earth, Three of Coins, you want to meet somebody with whom you can collaborate in life with. So that means that you will probably meet someone with whom you collaborate in real life, that your future may very much lie in a future relationship or even with somebody that you know now. But, you know, we shall see as this develops. So it is earth sign energy, and it's about working with someone on a creative project usually. So let's take a look. So why is the Justice card here for Gemini? What legal influence could be taking place as an incoming energy for Gemini for this month? What is this Justice card about for Gemini for the month? Okay. Queen of Air. Oh, you are going to be very fair and very just, but the Queen of Air is judge, jury, and executioner. She will cut you out if you do not serve her, if she thinks that you are lying in any way. So that is you, Gemini. You're going to mete out some justice in your life, okay? So the Queen of Air is very a kindred spirit to the King of Air. This is a soulmate connection in the card. So it does show that the Queen of Swords is a very fair person, but she will get rid of anyone who doesn't tell the truth or doesn't serve the greater good. All right, the next energy that we have is the King of Earth, and that is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. So that is who may be getting cut out. And there are messages that are practical. And the Hierophant indicates, with the Justice card, here we have Justice again sandwiched. The person that you may have had a deep level friendship with, maybe an intimacy, but at least an emotional deep connection. is somebody that is married. So that's the energy there. All right, what is this Hermit card about? For Gemini, what is the Hermit card about in terms of incoming energy? The Hermit card really is a card of spirituality. You're going inside to try to figure out the answers to the mysteries of life, in your life in particular. It's not a bad card. It's really quite a good card, but it's spending time alone and listening to your own intuition, as we see here. You're really going to trust yourself. You're going to trust yourself very much. All right, the Ace of Air. You're going to have great clarity of thought. Everything that you think about is really, is this the truth? Is this the whole truth? Am I deceiving myself in any way? You know, am I being very clear-cut about this? And you are. The Fool card says you want a new beginning. And you want a new beginning, and you will manifest it. Gemini, you showed up in your reading. You are the Magician card. You can manifest anything. Look at this, is a person who can make anything happen. Gemini and Virgo are both known for the Magician card, but it's primarily Gemini energy. Eight of Water, again. Oh, wow, look at that. Hermit card, you have made the decision that you are going to leave a situation. Okay. Again, you are, the clarity that you have coming into the month is that you want a new beginning. You will manifest a new beginning by leaving a situation you find unsatisfying to go to something better, because you're going to get your 10 of Cups. It looks like it manifests pretty quickly. I mean, that's just a wild outcome. Most people don't manifest that quickly, Gemini, but with the Magician card, you certainly can. All right, what is this High Priestess here for? Why is a High Priestess here for Gemini? Why is a High Priestess here for Gemini? Why is a High Priestess here for Gemini? Again, this is not really intended to be a love reading specifically, but I just read the cards with however they resonate. All right, so let's see. Let's see, why is a High Priestess here? The High Priestess is, oh, nice. Okay. You're going to use your intuition about your career coming up here. It does look like this is the same card. This is a 9 of Earth and this is a 9 of Coins. It's the same card. So what it says is that some of you may go to work being a psychic. And for me, this is really interesting because I'm in a situation where I am leaving one form of work in this regard as a psychic. Intuitive, empath. I'm leaving one format to go to the YouTube format. So I'm really trying to redefine my life, and I'm a Gemini, so this resonates with me. Page of Fire indicates that you have a lot of messages going back and forth. You're learning a lot. You're taking action. You're not only being very intuitive about what you want to do in terms of making money in a different way, something that is just as abundant as what you're leaving behind, and you take positive action, and you have a lot of conversations with different people about it. 7 of Fire says you're going to fight for it. It says that the competition is fierce and you are going to fight for it. You're going to win. Look at this beautiful, beautiful horse energy. It shows also the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, Gemini. Ooh, I'm so excited for you, for me, for all Geminis everywhere. But regardless of whether your career is based on doing psychic work or counseling or anything else, it shows that all Geminis will be able to manifest a big change in career and also one in romance and relationships. Because if the person you're thinking about that you love is not a romantic partner, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be, you know, somebody else who you love very dearly. All right. So why is the 9 of Pentacles here as energy that is leaving? Wow, we hate to see the lady with the bird in her beautiful gown leave. Oftentimes 9 of Pentacles have to do with creative work also. I find that a lot of people who are decorators and they help flip houses and they do collaborative work with others that are often 9 of Coins. Okay, the Sun card. Oh, you are leaving for self-expression. You are leaving this environment that you've been working in out of pure joy and happiness for something that you've had a burning desire to do for years. and you are going to step right into it. And it shows right here, Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. Oh, Gemini, I'm so happy for you. All right, we're going to go to the King of Swords here because that is pretty self-explanatory, and it shows success. These two cards assure success and abundance and happiness and building a tribe and a group of people that you'll really resonate with. All right, it also speaks to romance. It's the 5th house and the creative process. It also says that that is actual children. So you may move and relocate. If you're older, you may relocate where there are grandchildren or children. You may relocate so you could have a child. So many of you could means that they're the younger group of people here, or, I mean, you can get married at any age, right? But it definitely shows that anyone who has not been married, who's going to break up with a significant other, it shows that this can be a child, because in the Rider-Waite deck, that's a child riding on a horse. So it also speaks very much to physical pleasure. Okay, so I don't want to get too carried away there, but anyway, it's so much fun. So much fun. The Sun card is the 5th house. Rules the 5th house of love, romance, gambling, risk-taking, children of the mind and body. Okay. So our King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Gemini? 4 of Earth. Okay, this is a person you've been holding on to for a while. King of Swords is a match for the Queen of Swords, which we saw here. It shows 6 of Water. This is a person who you're going to have a difficult time giving up. This is a person who's meant a great deal to you, but Six of Water is a lower arcana soulmate connection. When we get the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which we did, that's another indication of soulmate connection. Why else is a King here? 5 of Air. The King has cut out and will be cut out because of it. The King of Fire. Ooh, fiery energy. Is this fiery energy coming inbound? 2 of Water, yes it is. Okay, so there is a new partner that presents themselves to you, Gemini. So what's leaving is the King of Swords. He's been too aloof, too cold. This energy is very difficult for you to deal with because Geminis are very warm people. And so you are looking for something which is much more heartfelt. This is a bride and groom card. This is your mate for life. The 2 of Water is typically it's a marriage card. So single ladies out there, you are only going to be single for a short period of time. You are about to meet a person with whom you will form a very long-term attachment, and he might be a Leo energy. Look at this. Okay, so those people who are moving jobs also are moving for the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Leo, okay? So we have several storylines here going. Once again, I think multi-generational, depending on where you're at. This applies to parents who, are retiring and doing something else. It's midlife, it's, early, but boy, there is union, love, abundance, leaving something old to go to something new on many levels. The King of Fire Wands, okay. The call, judgment's already been made. The judgment by the end of December, you will know that this is a decision that you're going to make. All right. Love card. Oh, you're holding on to love. Now, this is a soulmate card. This is a card that indicates that this is a lover's card. And it is Leo energy once again. Gemini, what's with you and the Leos and the Kings of Wands? It's really intense. It shows that this is what's going out again. So you're not going to hold on to this old love that's, been a disappointment. But it shows that you're going to leave something. You're going to let go of something. But in its place, let's see what the rest of the story is. A Page of Air. Some investigative work. Okay. Oops. Okay. So I need to clarify this. Okay. So you have this soulmate, and we've seen this soulmate several times now, right? What's interesting, though, is that this is a very, the soulmate is somebody that you will let go of, or something. You'll basically let go of this person and you will leave them out in the cold. You will give them a message that says that you're cutting your ties with them. The Nine of Air says that you're very worried about it. But the Ten of Water, oh my God, there's your Ten of Coins. Okay, here's what happens. This is the story here. So what's leaving is the fact that you're going to hold on to a soulmate who has really not held on to you. Five of Earth. Left you out in the cold. And it shows that after much ado and much suffering, you cut ties with the Page of Air. You basically kind of get a little snarky and say, you know what, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm over it. And as a result, you're going to get your Ten of Cups. You're going to get your Ten of Cups. Yay, Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. Okay. Hopes and dreams for love coming true. Okay. So let's see what the energy of the Page of Cups is. Why is the Page of Cups going? The Page of Cups is oftentimes an immature man, or a man who doesn't want to have to live up to their promises, so they become childlike and they're not so innocent. This also can mean that somebody has to consider an actual child. So for those of you who have grandchildren, those of you who have children, this little page could be leaving home to go to school. That's how they could leave your sphere. If they're visiting you for the holidays, you know, they're going to be going home to go to, you know, to go back to school. So there will be many ways. Pages leave our lives in very gentle, sweet ways because of timing. King of Air. Okay, so now we have the King of Air, who is right here, the swords, is leaving behind